T-minus 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Liftoff of the Falcon 9. Go SpaceX, go SPHEREx, go Punch.
SPHEREx and Punch on their way to map out our universe like never before and revolutionize space weather forecasting.
That the vehicle needs to land.
Stage 1 landing burn.
There's that call out. Landing burn has begun. Let's watch as Falcon 9 touches down on landing zone 4E.
Stage 1 landing light deploy.
And such an awesome view of Falcon 9 touching down
Stage 1 landing confirmed.
On landing.
All right, we're now 39 minutes into the mission, and coming up is what's called SES-2, and that's when SpaceX will reignite its second stage engine, which you see right on your screen there.
Yeah, we are expecting that SES-2, this is the second burn for this mission to ignite. There it is, right on time. You can see that there on your screen. Now this is about a 50-second burn for this burn. And this extra burn, this is a single Merlin vacuum engine, has about 220,500 pounds of thrust. And burning just for about 50 seconds doesn't seem like much, but it's just enough to take the second stage with the payloads attached to its targeted drop-off orbit.
That's exactly right, Jesse. This burn will put SPHEREx and Punch exactly where we need to be, getting ready for SPHEREx deployment. An exciting time. I know Farah is looking forward to that one. So are we, but things continue to look good.
And there you can see on your screen that the MVAC engine is now shutting down.
Nominal orbit insertion.
And you know, the second burn is actually a lot earlier than in other missions because, again, SPHEREx has to avoid the sun even on its way up to that sun-synchronous orbit.
Yeah, as Mark Hammonds mentioned earlier, the earlier second burn is a planned burn to ensure that SPHEREx maintains that sun avoidance while achieving its intended orbit, and we heard nominal insertion there. This timing helps prevent the exposure to excessive solar radiation, keeps our thermal conditions that we just heard about within our limits, and ensures that proper instrumentation performance on the spacecraft getting ready for this trajectory and separation.
And we did have a confirmation of second engine cutoff as well as good orbital insertion, as Mick called out there. And we are coming up in a few minutes. We will have, actually in about 30 seconds, we will have payload deploy of SPHEREx. We've got some great live views there on your screen. Earth looks amazing there.
That is a really great view. And we're glad to have it. Again, we're expecting that deploy at 41:56, about there. SPHEREx was designed to operate for at least 2 years, but the team says if all goes well, it could operate much longer.
Expecting deployment here in just a few seconds.
SPHEREx separation confirmed.
And there we heard the call out, and now you can see that there on your screen. SPHEREx is drifting away from Falcon 9's second stage, confirming deployment.
Woohoo! It took everything in me not to talk over you and go, yay!
So exciting.
Are you kidding? Farah is at the hostess right now, jumping up and down.
Thanks, Raquel. We are just about a minute away from SPHEREx coming up here. We're T plus 51 minutes into NASA's SPHEREx and Punch missions from Vandenberg Space Force Base. About 9 minutes ago, we watched SPHEREx separate from the Falcon 9 second stage, and the SPHEREx team then confirmed and we did not confirm acquisition of signal just yet. We will confirm that at the next opportunity.
But now it's Punch's turn.
Yeah.
So they're going to deploy in 2 batches, right? So the first 2 are going to deploy around T plus 52 minutes and 16 seconds. So that's about 45 seconds from now. And then the other at T plus 53:07. Again, some great views that we're seeing here from the second stage, looking down on Earth, carrying 4 Punch spacecraft.
And as you talked about those 4 Punch spacecraft deploying in 2 sets, one of the reasons we are doing that is to separate the sets so that we can get them started on their way and make sure they're heading in the right directions and avoid the second stage and anything else that might be in the path. So keeping Punch to make sure everything is successful. Deploy 1 set and deploy a second set a few seconds later. That will help everything with deployment tonight and call this mission to an end, getting Punch on its way for its science.
2, separation confirmed.
Wow, look at that. To actually see them. That's great.
And we heard that call out, and
That is amazing. Yeah.
Punch drifting away from the Falcon 9 second stage. That is the first of 2 payload deployments, and we are expecting the next one coming up in just about 30 seconds or so.
Yeah, I'll tell you, seeing that that was just as incredible as seeing SPHEREx separate those 2 satellites separating, and then the next 2 coming up, getting that constellation out there so Punch can do their science. That's very important, and I know the Punch team is looking forward to that.
Yeah, and we are deploying these in a bit of a different orientation from SPHEREx. We did see SPHEREx drift away very slowly from the second stage, and these Punch payloads are going in a different direction. So,
Wi-Fi 1 and 3, separation confirmed.
Look at that. That is amazing. That is just
incredible.
amazing.
Yeah, the second batch right there. It is really cool to see. And again, I just know that the spacecraft teams really appreciate this opportunity to see this happen in real time. So what an incredible, incredible view. All right, so the Punch team is going to have to wait a bit longer to confirm their acquisition of signal for both sets of spacecraft. Mick, can you talk to us about when they expect to be able to confirm signals?
Yeah, the Punch team will have to wait about 30 minutes, Megan, to acquire signal from one of the spacecraft. Now that we have separated them successfully and things look great, this will help to confirm the signal for all 4, or they'll hope to confirm the signal to all 4 satellites within an hour after separation today. So a little bit more time for the Punch team to verify everything is good, but it was awesome to see separation tonight and Punch on its way.
Yeah, it's again important to